This is a video on character and paragraph styles, following up from our chapter layout exercise. So I have created a page here. I have baseline grid in there set at 12 points increments, which is 12-point leading. And I'm going to place some text, and I'm going to hit Command D in order to place text that I have on my desktop. It's a book review, and I'm using that text so that I can then use some paragraph and character styles. So it's got a title, it's got some body text, and then at the end of the article, it has a author byline. So the first thing I'm going to do is, if I show type, show hidden characters, you can see that I have these extra paragraph breaks. So essentially it's a paragraph break and a paragraph break. If I zoom in, you can see paragraph break, paragraph break. We really only want one paragraph break. So just like you did in your book, one thing you can do is do a find and change. So I'm going to select those and hit Command C because I want to do a find. So Command F to do find to those. I pasted that in. Again, all I did was I copied and pasted those two pilcrows, which means two paragraph breaks, and I pasted what I copied into this window. Then I'm going to copy one paragraph break and paste that into a single. So I'm changing two paragraph breaks to one paragraph break. I'm going to hit change all. It's only going to change one because I have it highlighted, unfortunately. But now if I click off of it and I change all now, it will find and change 8 replacements. I'll click OK. And now they're all done. So I'll click done and I'll click save. The next thing I want to do is I'll go ahead and use my baseline grid, even though it's not as necessary with a single column of text. So I'll hit select all, and I will hit my paragraph formatting tools and come over here and select align to baseline grid. Whoa, that's a lot. Well, that's because I am 12-point text at 12-point leading, and it's forcing my type to bump to the next line because it's so big. So if I make my type smaller, a little bit smaller, then it bumps it back up. We're okay here. Now the next thing I want to do to style this text, I don't want to use minion, so I'm going to click in here and select, I think I will use Avenir, and I might make that a little, maybe 9.5, how about for my body type. This is the header, this is the title of the article. It's fine for now to just select everything. Then the other thing I want to do to my body text, because I have nothing indicating paragraphs, is to select paragraph formatting controls and remember to pop over to first line left indent and add a little bit of an indent. So now it looks pretty good. I'm going to Command save, and actually I'm going to select all, pop over to paragraph styles, hold down Option and click Create New Style so it pulls up this window as I do it. And I'm going to name this Body Indent. And it's already put in the styles that I have created just now. Click OK. Now, we don't want this first paragraph to be indented, so I'm going to click inside there and pull this back to 0. And now we've got a clean edge there. Now notice I've got that plus. That says, hey, by the way, you've overridden this style. If I click into this paragraph, no plus, because I haven't overridden the style. Click back in here. I'm going to Option click New Style, Create New Style, and call this Body No Indent. And make sure that Apply Style to Selection is selected, and now we should be good to go. I'll click OK. And there it is, Body No Indent. And you are going to use this style much less, body no indent, than body indent. So that looks pretty good. I'll go ahead and create a second paragraph break here, though, because our title actually is going to need some space. I can zoom out a little bit and just take a look here. All right. Command plus, I talked about using character styles. Character styles, like I said, are when you apply a style on top of a paragraph style. Paragraph styles are applied to larger amounts of text. They are applied from pilcrow to pilcrow, or from in a whole paragraph. A paragraph could be one word, it could be one whole line, like this. This counts as a paragraph because when I click off of it, I mean, essentially, there's a pilcrow. That's a paragraph. So when I click on this, I would and could style this as a paragraph style, so that, you know, in other sections of this book I'm doing, I would have a paragraph style for that. And I'll go ahead and style this also as black. I'll style the size up. Notice that it bumps down when it gets too big. It bumps down, and because it's set to snap to baseline. So once it's too big for the 12 points, it says, oh, I got to bump down to the next line. So I can click off and look at that. I can also put my cursor in there and hold shift and force a different break. That's a little awkward with this space, so I'll hit back and make the word ancient break. That's better. Click off. And then character styles. The place I wanted to show that to you is with something like applying an italic. So this is the title of a book, Never Look Back. So we italicize book titles. So I have that is part of the body no indent paragraph style. I'm going to actually override it with book oblique. Now that's properly set. But look, it's saying, hey, by the way, you've overridden that. But don't worry, we're still in process here. I'm going to create a character style. So option click, create new style. I'm just going to call this body italic. Click OK, and make sure that it's applied. And now when I go back to paragraph styles, that plus is gone because it now understands, oh, that's a paragraph. That's a character style. I see you've applied something to it. You know, other ways you might end up applying a character style is you might decide you want one word in a different color. So I come back over here and I tell InDesign that I want this word in red. There it is. I highlight the word, character styles, option click, and I say red header. And make sure you click apply to style, or else you have to go and manually do it. Click OK. There it is. And if I want to apply it anywhere else, there we go. There it is. Notice something. If I click inside here and I click red header, it doesn't do anything. You actually have to highlight anything you want changed with a character style. However, with the paragraph style, all you have to do is click inside that paragraph. So I'm going to click inside. Right now it's set to body indent. If I click body no indent, it shifts to body no indent. If I click to body no indent, it shifts. So because it understands a paragraph style is from pilcrow, it's reading everything after that pilcrow. So from here to here, it's understanding as something to set. Let's do another find and change. This is an M dash, and you don't. Some people believe you need to put spaces on either side. I do not. So let's go ahead and copy that. I'll click off of it, and I'll do Command F to pull up my find and change menu, and I'll place that in there. And then I'm going to Command Shift dash, Option Shift dash to put a dash in there to show what I wanted to change it all. So I'm going to find next, and I'm going to change. Let's see if it did it. There it goes. So now I've got rid of that option. Now I'm just going to change all. So there are 8 other places where that setting with the N dash and the 2 spaces on either side. Click OK. So these are the kind of global changes you can make in InDesign. So paragraph style is your overall style that you use for the bulk of your type. Character style is a style you put on top of a paragraph style, and you have to highlight the whole piece that you want set. Lastly, find and change is a useful thing, tool if you have little bits to clean up that you might have running throughout a piece.